35 years ago, 219 Vietnamese orphans were all airlifted to America. It was near the end of the Vietnam War. All part of a huge effort known as Operation Baby Lift. Look at these pictures. Stunning images. All the kids were adopted by families across our nation, and today many of them gathered to thank one woman, Betty Tisdale. She's the one who made their rescue possible. Elizabeth Pran is live from National Infantry Museum and Soldier Center in Columbus, Georgia. Elizabeth, I really love this story, and I'm so curious. Betty Tisdale, what motivated her to do this?
Well, and we picked her brain yesterday because that was one of our biggest questions. She said she would visit Vietnam in the course of the war. She visited 35 times, and she fell in love with this orphanage on Lock. And when she got word that the communist regime was only about 12 miles from the orphanage, she said, and I'm going to quote her on this, "I will do everything I can to make sure these kids are not raised in a godless country." Jamie?
How much contact has she had with the orphans over the years, or is this really the first time that she's been able to see how they're doing?
Well, to be honest, for many of them, this was a first meeting. Yes, she's had emails and phone call conversations. A lot of them have created Facebook groups. But for the most part, this is her first time meeting them as adults. So it was very emotional. I mean, this is what she worked for. Jamie?
And so many of the families that took these children in, were they there as well and able to participate?
They were there. They had a busy day today. They brought a lot of their families. They came in over the course of Thursday and Friday. So she was able to see, you know, these orphans with their families. And she said that was what was most rewarding for her, is seeing them as successful Americans. In her definition, success is having a family and living freely here in America. That's why she wanted them here so badly.
How much support or help did she have to do this unbelievable accomplishment?
Right. Well, to be honest, it was very difficult for her, but one thing that she always went back to is she said the servicemen, even though they would fight all night, and it was obviously a very difficult war, a very unpopular war, when these men arrived at the orphanage during the day, they were incredibly popular. The children adored having them there. The men would teach them English, they would play with them, and they would just love them, which is exactly what they needed. Jamie?
Just incredible to hear this story and this reunion and the motivation of this one woman to do something so incredible. Thanks, Elizabeth, for bringing us the story.
I like the pictures, too.
Very much.